You're listening to FUBAR Weekly on KDSR, Demo Spin Radio, brought to you by ARC Network Live 365, the station where everyone deserves to be heard. The following program contains strong language and adult content. Listener discretion is advised. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Thank you, Mr. Bill O'Reilly. The fucking thing does suck. How's it going, everybody? You'll notice Nicole is not here. She will be here soon. She had an audition somewhere. I actually don't even know what or where, but she had an audition, so she'll be here shortly. She's running a little bit late. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, everyone and everything in between. FUBAR Weekly Show. Today is Tuesday, the 30th of June. We're halfway through the year. We're halfway through the title of the show, the fucking soup sandwich of the year, because that's what it's been. It has been a giant soup fucking sandwich. If you don't know what a soup sandwich is, just think, and I'm not talking about like on good, solid, like French bread or something with a hard crust. I'm talking about like fucking Wonder Bread, chicken noodle soup, like loose, watered down chicken noodle soup on Wonder Bread. Try and eat that, and that's how fucked up this year has been. I am not wearing a mask because, well, fuck, it's my office, and I don't go anywhere. I don't see anybody. I avoid people. Roger, no, Nicole. Maddie, she's going to be here soon, so just think of it as like a time zone thing. She's going to magically appear. Said she'd be here probably about 9:15. Like I said, she had an audition, so hopefully that went well. And as I told her, that shit's more important, so go get it done. Couple things to talk about before she gets here. We'll talk about the fun shit, and then when she gets here, she can bore us. No, I'm just kidding. We know that's not true. First thing, sad news today. Anytime there's a celebrity, especially not even a celebrity, but somebody from the comedy world that passes away, the way I describe it is the world becomes less funny. And I think that holds true because not really to talk shit about my fellow comedians, but the level of genius that existed with the pioneers of the industry is kind of that genius is few and far between nowadays. And what I'm talking about specifically today is Carl Reiner, great comedian, actor, director, writer, passed away today. So the world is in fact less funny. He was partnered up back in the 50s and 60s with one of my personal absolute comedy idols, Mel Brooks. The two of them worked a lot together. My favorite thing they did was the 2,000-Year-Old Man. If you've never seen the 2,000-Year-Old Man, definitely look it up. There's clips on YouTube. It's an interview segment where Carl Reiner is asking Mel Brooks questions, and Mel Brooks is portraying a 2,000-year-old man. It is absolutely hilarious, and the most beautiful part about it, and what I think makes comedy from back then so genius, it didn't rely on shock, it didn't rely on vulgarity, it didn't rely on anything crazy. It was just expert wordsmithing, and what was great about the 2,000-year-old man, it was all improv. They may have had the questions written down, but Mel Brooks's responses were natural improv. It was all on the spot, on the fly, and it was amazing. You'll find out in a little bit, Maddie. Big shout out to Maddie listening from Australia. Appreciate that, as you do quite often. Almost every week you're here with us, and we appreciate your listening. But so Carl Reiner, I mean, I was just looking up his career and his filmography, and it kind of things you don't realize. He directed The Jerk, which is one of the funniest movies I think ever made, with Steve Martin. He directed that. He directed one of my favorite John Candy movies, Summer Rental, which was filmed here in St. Petersburg, here in the Tampa Bay area. And he's directed so much and was involved in so much. He was Saul Bloom in Ocean's 11 and then the sequels, which I really didn't care for, but I loved Ocean's 11. I don't care what people think. I don't give a shit what you people think. But yeah, so when somebody like that dies, the world becomes less funny. There's definitely a void of comedy that gets created, and it's sad. It really is heartbreaking, but it is what it is. I knew him from the Dick Van Dyke days. Yeah, he was on the Dick Van Dyke show. Actually, I pull up on here his filmography. It was amazing to see. I mean, things you didn't realize he was in a mad world, which was an absolutely ridiculous movie. If you've never seen that, definitely check that out. Let's see what else. There was something else. Oh, he was in the movie Oh God, The End, which was Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise. The Jerk, History of the World Part 1, he did the voice of God, which was pretty fucking cool, and it was uncredited. I didn't realize he was in the movie. Not only was he in the movie Summer School, the one with oh shit, what the hell was his name? Kirstie Alley. Fuck, the guy, was it the guy? No, it wasn't Scott Bakula. Who the hell was it? Oh man, I'm blank. He's in like one of the NCIS or something, like Mark Harmon. The Summer School. Not only was he in the movie Summer School, he directed Summer School. Fatal Instinct, which was a Basic Instinct mock, satire. He directed that and was in it. The Slums of Beverly Hills was a good movie. Let me see. Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13, Ocean's 8. He was in Toy Story 4. And I gotta check this out. I don't even know if I saw Toy Story 4. He played Carl Rhinoceros, which is fucking hilarious in and of itself. As a director, he directed Oh God. I didn't know that. He directed The Jerk, The Man with Two Brains, Summer Rental, Summer School, Fatal Instinct, screenwriter. I don't think I've seen Enter Laughing. I don't think I've seen the comic. I should check that out. And tons of television roles. And one of the things I looking at was his awards that he's won. He's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 primetime Emmy awards, which is crazy. And he won the Grammy in 2000 for the 2,000-year-old man in the year 2000. So, just a prolific comedy career and kind of almost overshadowed by Mel Brooks, because Mel Brooks definitely had a more name recognition. Yes, Kara, I'm talking to myself at least for a little bit till Nicole gets here. She had something to do, so she's gonna be late. But yeah, it's sad to see Carl Reiner gone. 90, 92, 98 years old. He was old. He was very old. Let's see. 98. He was 98 years old. Wow. Crazy. And in case he's Rob Reiner's father. If you don't know who Rob Reiner is, just go crawl back under that fucking rock from whence you came. This show always sucks when Nicole's not here. Seriously. Like, always talk to myself. It's like, hi. Well, so what's going on out in listener land? What are you guys up to? Let's kill some time while she comes. You guys enjoying your coronavirus quarantine? If anybody's watching from the New York crew, still up in the air, taking it day by day, whether or not I'm coming up. The quarantine, with the 14-day mandatory isolation or whatever, we'll have to play it by ear and see what we can work out and what things are looking like come 2 weeks from now. So we got a little over 2 weeks for that show. Whether or not I'm going to be there, you should go out and support live comedy anyway. It's a great lineup. Whether or not I'm there, it's a better lineup with me there. But you got Paul Bond, who's fucking incredible. Emily Santosis, who's fucking hilarious. She's one of my favorite people. Peter Wolfinger, who I have a total bromance with, and I'd probably fuck him. Yeah, probably. I'd be the pitcher. He'd be the catcher, though. Who else? Joe Winchell, fucking hilarious guy. So, and me and Little Raj. So, hopefully we can make it happen. I kind of I need a vacation, for fuck's sake. I really do. I need a vacation. Overworked, underpaid. Lost all my bookings. Sucks. So what are you guys up to? Comment. Click in. Write in. Let's talk. Let's chat. Let's shoot the shit. What's going on in your neck of the woods? Maddie, how's things going down in Australia? Are the shrimp on the Barbie nice and hot? I thought of you the other day, Maddie. I had biscuits and gravy, and I kept calling them scones on purpose, and I was pronouncing it scone. So fuck you if you don't like it. Love you. Oh, that's the other thing that's going on. This weekend, this Saturday is 4th of July, Independence Day, one of my personal favorite holidays. But more importantly, one of the most important things that happens on that day is the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. So I want to give a shout out of good luck to Joey Chestnut, the reigning champion, and who's probably going to take it again. Badlands Booker, who is not necessarily the rap artist that we need, but that's the one we have. Or that's not the one we have, it's the one we need. Whatever. Badlands Booker, he's got a YouTube channel called Badlands Chugs, where this guy like chugs. He chugged a fucking big glass boot full of applesauce. He chugged like a giant fucking frosty, like icy thing. Okay, Nicole just said she's on her way. And of course, competing this Saturday is a guest we've had on this show and who's an absolute doll, Mickey Sudo, who's the reigning women's champion and the number one ranked female competitive eater. She's going to be there. She's going to be competing, hoping for her I think 7th pink belt. So, shout out to them. Good luck. Hopefully they swallow them sausages with grandeur. Fucking, I think Joey Chestnut had like 72 wieners last year. Things have been hard, bro. Worst month of my life. Dude, I feel you. With everything going on, I definitely feel you. But, overcome. That's what it's all about. I'm going to fuck with Nicole and tell her hurry to fuck up. Hurry up. The show sucks without you. In case anybody was watching, I type with fucking 3 fingers. I can't full finger type. I fucking hunt and peck. I'm a hunt and pecker because, that's what I do. What else is going on? What else has had? There's a lot. Well, there's a metric fuck ton going on. That's for damn sure. The thing I'm amused at of that couple in Missouri, I'm sure you guys have seen them, that were out on their patio with their guns. That was probably one of the most frightening things I've seen in a while, not because they were trying to protect their own property, but because that woman had her finger on the trigger the whole fucking time, like pointing her gun at people. That's fucked up. I mean, Jesus, lady, practice some trigger discipline. Keep your booger hook off the bang switch is what I'm saying. But yeah, all that shit, there's so much fucked up shit going on. I don't even want to get into all of it because we'll just go down a rabbit hole and be talking about it, debating things for hours. But what I can tell you is don't be a piece of shit to people. Be nice to people. Unless they're a piece of shit to you, then it by all means, treat them harshly, cruelly, and without mercy. Terrible trigger discipline. Dude, man, both of them, actually, he didn't have his finger on the trigger, but he kept like bringing the muzzle behind, like right behind her fucking head. Like, I mean, all right, for those of you out there who are not familiar with firearms, I mean, I'm usually got one right here. First of all, there are 4 rules to firearm handling. That as long as you don't break any of those 4 rules, you'll never have an accidental discharge. You'll never injure someone. You'll never, your gun will be as safe as it possibly can be. And they're simple 4 rules. You ready? Here we go. Rule number 1 is all guns should be treated as if they are loaded at all times. In other words, even if you think it's unloaded or know it's unloaded, handle it as if it's loaded. Because if you're handling it like it's loaded, you're not going to point it at anything. Well, that's where the next 3 come in. Rule number 2, keep your booger hook off the bang switch. Keep your finger off the trigger and outside the trigger guard until on target and ready to shoot. So that, there you go. And if you're treating a gun as if it's loaded, you're always keeping your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Number 3, do not point your firearm at anything you do not wish to immediately destroy or kill. Don't point it at meaty bits of people because that's not cool. Keep it pointed at the target. Unless it's a human you need to shoot for whatever reason, then by all means, do it. Just make sure it's justified. And then rule number 4 is know your target, your backstop, and what lies beyond. Know where that bullet's going to stop because it's got your name on it and you're liable for it. So you follow those 4 rules, you'll never have an accidental discharge. You'll never have, I was trying to clean it and it went off. No, you broke one of those 4 rules. Guns just don't go off. Guns don't shoot people. People kill people. Guns don't kill people. Mario Van Peebles or something like that. I don't know. But follow those 4 rules. If you're not a fucking gun person, just listen to those rules, play it back. This is recorded. Follow those 4 rules. You'll never have an accidental discharge, an accidental injury. You'll never shoot yourself on accident. That's the way it is. That's, sing that truth. Yeah. Or sling that truth. That's the facts, kids. Guns aren't toys. Guns aren't things you just wave around. I think those people made the wrong move by going outside because that's going to antagonize people and escalate the situation. I think what they should have done was let them walk by. If they're just walking, even though they're not supposed to be there, they're trespassing, it's private property. You're outnumbered. You definitely don't have that much ammo. Just let them go. Let them do what they're going to do. Let the police take care of it. Sometimes somebody walking down the street, even if they don't belong there because it's a private street, is not worth engaging with a firearm. Stay inside. If they tried coming into the house, that's another story altogether. Then use what you got and as accurately as possible. But that's neither here nor there. That's a different argument for a different time. But please follow those 4 rules. Just can't stress that enough. Scusi. Tonight, I had a departure from tonight's normal dinner, the Tuesday night, Turkey Taco Tuesday. I've kind of been bored of tacos lately, so I made bratwurst and sauerkraut. It was so good. So much indigestion, but so worth it. You know what I need to do when Nicole's not going to be here? I need a blow-up doll, just so I can have something sitting in the chair going like this, looking all surprised and shit. Because, the show needs Nicole. For reals. What else is going on? What else can we talk about? What else can we talk about before Nicole gets here? You guys want to talk about Nicole? Nah. I'm so thirsty. It's been so hot down here. For you guys not in the Tampa Bay area, it has been hot as fucking balls down here. Yesterday, now for those of you who don't know, I drive a black truck that doesn't have air conditioning. I drive a black Lincoln Navigator. The air conditioner went. It's going to cost a lot to fix it. I don't have the money, so I'm not really worrying about it. And I try to make as best do as I can. But yesterday I had to take my mom's dog to the vet. And because of this whole coronavirus shit, you don't go into the vet's office. You got to stay outside. So I had to sit in the car for like 2.5 hours while he checked his dog's eyes out. So I was sweating my dingus off. Had to go home and take an ice cold shower. And the other problem you have down here in Florida, if you're not here, is your cold water does not get cold in the summertime. It stays barely cool. Shit, my pool, I can't even go and it's like 90 something degrees. I stuck my hand in it during the day in the sun and it felt hot. It's no good. It's no good, people. It's all right. I have air conditioning. I also have, that's what I want. I sleep with ice packs. Like I get hot because I'm fat. So I like snuggle. I have these big freezer, the blue hard plastic freezer packs. Fucking snuggle up to those, keep cool. I'm weird, people. I'm weird. This sucks without Nicole. Like I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. We're gonna wait for her though. I'm gonna eat. You guys want to watch me put hot nuts in my mouth? Because I like snacking. What's your favorite snack? Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Use that little chat feature on there, unless you're watching from a mobile device and there is no chat feature, which sucks. These are chili roasted pistachios. I don't like buying, and I bought these just because they were chili roasted and I like spicy stuff. How fucking lazy have we become where you have to buy shelled pistachios? Like, pop and sing for us. What do you want me to sing? Pretzel cigars. Oh, those are good. Macaroons. That's talking to the diabetes in me right there. Man. Pretzel cigars. I don't think I've ever heard anybody refer to them as pretzel cigars. I mean, I get it. It makes sense, but I don't think I've ever heard anybody call them pretzel cigars. Like, that's the thing. I'm not a potato chip guy. Like, I don't eat potato chips. I'm a disappointment to fat people. I don't eat potato chips and I don't eat French fries. Weird. Totally weird. Now I want macaroons. I actually talked about it last week. Not this past week. And the week before, I made Epcot French Quarter for the win. Oh, the little bakery there. Oh, yeah. They have, if you ever go back to Epcot, in that bakery in the France Pavilion, they have a ham and cheese on a croissant. That's fucking it's absolutely delicious. And what they had something else. I think it was like it was another sandwich. I'm blanking on what it was, but it was fucking amazing. Do I like mashed potatoes? Yes. I like mashed potatoes. I like baked potatoes. I don't hate French fries. It's not like I won't eat them, but I don't care for them. Like when I go to fast food that has French fries, like I'll get 2 burgers instead of a burger and fries. I'm just weird like that. French fries don't do it for me. I'm a disappointment of fat people. Sorry. I also hate buttercream, but that's another story. Makes my mouth feel a little greasy. Yeah, I like mashed potatoes, baked potatoes. I like vodka a lot, but yeah, mashed potatoes never really did it for me. Fries in the air fryer. Those aren't bad. I like sweet potato fries. I like fudge, especially when it's packed the right way. The only way I like French fries is with malt vinegar. True. I mean, and there are some French fries that I definitely will go out of my way for. Nathan's fries, absolutely, because they're greasy, thick globs of potatoy goodness. Like I love those. I hate McDonald's fries. Like I think McDonald's fries are the worst fries, probably because they taste like potato chips. Actually, the fast food fries, like the regular big chain French fries that I like Wendy's fries. Oh, look who fucking shows up! Finally, hang on, no.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for your patience.
Hi. We were talking so much shit about you.
That's fine.
Like so much shit.
You can talk shit about me. I deserve it.
I'm only kidding. I was just talking about how much the show sucks when you're not here.
Oh, well, thank you.
Because it does.
I can't see your face.
Well, that's because I was kind of turned facing the camera so that people could see my face. Now that you're here, you got the... Whoa. Hey. Okay, I'm good. What the fuck?
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good. Well, my microphone keeps fading out. We need new equipment, so
donate to PayPal.
Donate. Yeah, donate equipment.
What is this?
I should make a what is that?
Oh, it's the thing. I bought goggles the other day.
Nice.
And so this came with them. It's a bookmark now.
Nice. Do you need a face mask?
I have a cloth one.
Okay.
But
I don't give a fuck.
We're not 10 people here.
Yeah.
So
it's just us. And no one has touched that microphone since last week.
I am Sofa King. Did.
That's still there?
Yes.
Where was that? I didn't even notice.
Here. Right there.
Oh, shit. I had somebody in the office today.
I mapness.
No, you say the first
one. I am a penis.
See, there you go.
There you go.
That was from last week.
Yeah.
So.
How was your week?
Oh, it was great.
That's good. That's nice.
Sorry, this is work stuff.
It's all good.
So how'd your audition go?
I'll get a call back later, as all things are.
What kind of audition was it?
A nightclub.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I want to dance again, even if I'm far away from people wearing masks.
Oh, it's okay. Whatever. Your mom says, Coley girl, your makeup looks awesome.
Thank you.
Move away from the mic. Yeah, looks good.
Okay.
She still looks like she's fucking 12, though.
I'm not 12.
I know you're not 12, but you fucking look it.
Somebody told me I looked like I was 23 yesterday, and I was like, "You must be dyslexic because I'm 32."
I had one of my employees in the office today, and she looks at me. I'm standing up. She's like, "Did you lose weight?" I'm like, "I love you." I'm like, no, I've been packing on a tonnage because I've been sitting at home.
Well, I'm glad that you are not sitting at home right now. I'm glad that I'm here with you in this office space.
Ditto.
Yay! Yeah. So
What else going on? Do I like poutine? Yes, I fucking love poutine. We're talking about French fries. Actually.
I like poutine too.
I like poutine. I like poutine. Not only do I like poutine, but I like places that have different variations of poutine.
I like saying the word poutine.
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 Would you like a hot nut?
Yeah, I love some hot nuts.
That is chili roasted pistachios.
Can I have a few?
Yeah, fucking help yourself.
Thank
You know that. Whatever's here is yours.
Thank you. Here you go. Thanks for the nuts.
You're welcome. Hey, everybody, watch Nicole put my nuts in her mouth.
They're super hot and
Hi, Mom.
salty. Salty hot nuts. These are really good, actually.
Yeah. I was online getting water. And they're staring at me. I'm like, I like snacks. And I'm like, you know what? I usually get candy. I really shouldn't be eating candy. Let me get some hot nuts.
You said you got these online?
Well, no. I was online at Walgreens.
Oh, I think I meant like online.
No.
On the internet.
I mean, I'm pretty fucking lazy and I order almost everything from Amazon. But no, I actually bought these in a store.
I thought you maybe got them from one of those snack boxes or something.
No.
Do you do any subscription boxes?
No.
Neither.
You know what it is? I'm weird. Like my taste, like I always have similar tastes. So it's not like I don't like something one month and like some, but it's what I'm in the mood for at any given time. Like so random that one of those snack boxes probably wouldn't. Maybe it would. I don't know.
I like salty and sweet things a lot, and I like this because it's kind of spicy. I don't like wasabi as much though.
See, I like wasabi.
I like wasabi on my sushi, but I don't like wasabi flavored things. Yeah, I got attacked by ants today.
Fire ants?
Probably.
Those bastards.
They're all over my ankles.
You got to look down. You got to look where you're walking.
I know.
Always look. See, everybody says you got to look up when you walk. I'm going to call bullshit on that because money does not fall up. So always look down. I'm serious. You never know. You may end up stepping on $100 bill and not see it because you were looking straight ahead.
Have you ever found money?
I have.
How much money and where?
I think the most I ever found was $200.
Holy crap.
And it was in a book, like it blew into a bush. So there was no way. I found a wallet once that had a few $100 in it, but it was a wallet. It had an ID, so we were able to find out whose it was.
Okay.
But the $200 I found in a bush must have blown out of somebody's pocket, but there was nothing and no one around. It was like in the corner of a parking lot. So, there was no way I could find out who it is. Like to me, if I had a situation once where I dropped like $300 at a gas station.
That
cash.
sucks.
Like
That
I got
sucks.
paid in cash for my job. I had just gotten paid. I dropped the fucking money, left. Like several hours later, I called the gas station. I'm like, this is going to be a long shot, but you were the last place I was at. I lost $300. It was in an envelope. I said, it's in a white envelope from this bank. And the guy's like, yeah, we found it. Like, we have it.
Nice.
A lady found it, right after you pulled away, and she brought it in here.
Good. That's nice.
I'm like, please tell me you have her information. I want to send a thank you. Like, no, we don't. We didn't take her information.
That's nice though.
Damn.
There's still good people in the
Oh yeah. And I would do if it was identifiable to where I can, track back whose it was. I would absolutely try to find them.
Good.
But this was like I said, in the corner of a parking lot at night. Must have blown into the bushes, and there was no one you could track it to.
I think the most I ever found was $50.
Nice.
Yeah. But I don't know, because like I had recently lost $40, and then I lost two $20 bills, and then I found a $50 bill
Nice.
like a couple days later. So I was like, the universe is paying me back or something.
And by the way, for anybody wondering what I did with that $200, I bought pizza for my crew.
Good.
I had a crew of like 10 guys. We're bouncing in a nightclub.
Sweet.
Bought pizza for everybody.
That's nice. Pizza parties are good.
Hell yeah. Especially if it has pineapple on it.
Heck yeah. I realized that I like fruit on foods that most people think they don't belong on. Like
Well, when you think about it, all pizza has fruit on it. Unless it's a white pizza.
ew, and then because tomatoes.
Did you get Red Bull in your eye?
I got it, like it splashed up on my cheek. So
Okay.
yeah. I like putting dried cranberries inside my salad as well as my chicken salad.
Okay.
And then pineapple on pizza. I think strawberries on salads taste really
I
good.
always thought that putting fruit in like chicken salad was weird until I had one that had grapes and apples and cranberries.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is fucking tasty.
I like crunchy stuff. So I like crisp green apples and celery in salad, like tuna salads and stuff.
See, yeah, celery is a definite. Like tuna not only has to have celery and onion, it has to have relish or diced up pickles. Has to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Has to.
For sure.
Ever since I had that, that's the only way I can eat it.
Do you put mustard in your tuna salad?
No.
Does anybody put mustard other than me? Is that a normal thing?
I would probably eat it. Like if you gave me, said here, have a tuna sandwich that has mustard in it, I'd eat it. I'd probably like it, but that's not the way I make my tuna.
I like to put Dijon
because it's fancy.
Because and it's better than yellow. I like
True.
the spices, the big chunky pieces, like the
See,
stone ground ones. And stuff.
I use brown mustard. So, well, I can't say that. There are occasions where I'll use yellow mustard on cheap hot dogs. Yellow mustard and ketchup.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Your mom says she likes curry in her tuna salad.
She's the one who taught me to put paprika in it, so that doesn't surprise me.
I've never had curry in there. I'm not a big fan of curry for some reason. I don't know why. Something in it I don't like.
The turmeric, probably.
I don't know.
Turmeric, as some people say.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never fell in love with it.
Never fell in love with curry?
And I like spicy food, but I just never, curry never did it for me.
What day are we on?
We are on Tuesday, the 30th of June, 2020.
Okay.
The year is half over.
Yeah. Got any big plans for 2021?
I want to get through the fucking rest of 2020. Like, get it done with and over and get beyond this. Because this is getting fucking ridiculous.
It's kind of weird. It's a weird time.
Well, I mean, think of what this year has brought us. I mean, it started off with LeBron James getting, dying. Then we had this fucking coronavirus. Then the protests. Now a fucking Saharan fucking sandstorm attacking us, like the Mummy.
I don't know about that.
Seriously?
What's that?
There is a giant cloud of dust from the Sahara Desert in the atmosphere that has made its way. It actually caused the air quality in Houston, Texas to be reduced. Like you could actually see it.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Have you noticed the past couple nights the sunsets have been pretty spectacular?
Yeah, but I've also noticed that the sky is kind of overcast even at night.
Yeah, that's the sand.
Oh, there's sand in the sky?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why my boogers are dirty.
Could be. I mean, either that or you're just getting some really bad coke.
I don't do drugs, Roger.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
Good, don't do that.
Don't do drugs.
I can prove I don't do coke. I'm fat. Saharan dust cloud. Yeah, it's pounding the Gulf Coast right now.
It was just like a sandstorm and it just blew its way over here?
Yeah.
That's
So
intense.
one thing that's weird is workers that work on high rises in New York City were getting pelted with what they thought were little pebbles. And it took them a while to figure out that what they were being pelted with was barley that was blowing from the Midwest.
That's
It
wild.
just rides the atmosphere.
That's wild. I didn't know that.
Let me see if I can get an image of what the dust storm is looking like right now. This was a week ago. Let me see if I can find one more recent. There we go. How about that? That's the dust.
Oh, crap.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that is a lot.
That is wild.
But that's why the sunsets have looked particularly interesting, and the sky at night, which is usually pretty clear here, usually clear at night, has been kind of hazy.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's the dust from the fucking Mummy. We got murder hornets.
What happened to those? We never heard about them.
The-
They were like murder hornets, and then like
Here's-
there was never a thing.
Here's one of the biggest things. Oh, Kara says Nicole looks hot tonight. She looks hot every night.
Thank you.
I
I should not wear glasses more often.
Oh, that's right. You're not wearing glasses. um, one of the biggest problems that 2020 has had hasn't been any of the actual things that have gone on.
It's the horrible
It's the fucking-
rumors and
It's
stuff.
the media hyping shit up. It's like, we have murder hornets here in America. Well, okay, they found like 3 of them in Washington, not too far from a port.
Yep.
You know, that's how shit migrates, and they found them and they died. You know, so it's not something to be alarmed about, but the news is going to sensationalize it, and people, believe it or not, are fucking stupid. So everybody starts panicking. Now, like, I don't know if you noticed, but since the COVID rates have been going up here in Florida,
Mhm.
do you notice people are starting to fucking panic buy?
Again?
Again, yeah.
I did not know.
Not
this.
as bad, but I noticed that there, you know, certain items are very thin.
I don't like that.
No, I don't, because people are fucking stupid. There's no reason to. We've already gone through this, people. You can still go to the store. Just put your fucking mask on. That's it. And then everybody that's rebelling again, I'm not putting a mask on.
Just put the fucking mask on, yo. Just do it.
Is it that fucking bad?
Just do it.
Is it that fucking bad? Just do it. Maybe it'll do something. Maybe it won't. I can tell you this. It probably is better than not having it on. So just fucking put it on. Like, I don't like wearing a fucking mask. And the only reason why I wear it when I go places is because it's mandated here. You got to wear a mask when you go into a place. Okay. I bought a lot of Pledge and lighters for nothing.
Why did you buy lighters? Were you going to use the Pledge and light them on fire? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like,
Yes. I don't know. That's kind of spectacular. But yeah, so stop fucking panic buying, people. There's no need. Stores stay open. We've already established this. People.
I don't understand why they took Walmart away from being 24 hours.
So they can sanitize overnight.
Oh, okay.
So, and I don't know exactly what Walmart is doing, but they're basically trying to sanitize as much as they can.
Okay.
And most of that, you don't want to be spraying chemicals with people inside.
Gotcha. I was talking to somebody last night and she brought up an interesting point that now, since everybody has to go, I'm sanitizing now, speaking of,
That's all right.
now since everybody has to go during like normal hours, there's more people than there would normally be. Whereas like if he tried to go at 2:00 in the morning, then there's nobody there.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, what I think is, yeah, you're getting more, but people are actually buying more than they normally would.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, when this first happened, we didn't panic buy, but every time we went to the store, we would buy a little bit more than we normally would.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a stockpile. And actually, since everything's calmed down, we see how things are going. We've stopped, stockpiling. I always have dry goods and some long-term shelf-stable food on hand. And I constantly, I rotate that out because it's still stuff that I have, like pasta. I always have a certain amount of pasta in my pantry. And what I'll do is, like, if I'm going to make spaghetti, I'll buy spaghetti, add that to the stock, and take, rotate stock. So this way I always have it on hand. Even though I have it at home, I'll still buy it and, just to have it. I saw that. That's funny. So that's, that's been the way I've been handling. And it's a smart way to do it. Don't fucking panic buy. Stop being an asshole. You can still get toilet paper though. So that's good.
I have toilet paper.
Me too. I got plenty of it.
I got a decent amount.
Well, I have plenty of it because we bought a pack from Costco.
Oh.
Which is a fucking giant pack. That's a lot of TP.
Hey. Florida man, his penis shot could land him in jail.
Penis shot as in like a dick pic?
As in he accidentally shot himself in the dick.
Oh.
He was trying to a Jacksonville man.
Fucking Jacksonville.
Was in Pasco.
Oh. Jesus Christ, that's like putting fucking matching gasoline.
A Jacksonville man was in a Pasco Dollar General.
Oh God.
A couple days ago. And he was trying to rob it with a gun. But he accidentally ended up shooting himself in the penis as well as a bystander's ankle. So now
with the
he's
same bullet?
I guess. I don't think he shot twice.
So it went through his dick into the other guy's ankle?
Basically.
He's gay now.
His name is ironic. His nickname is ironically Trigger.
Oh God.
He was admitted to the hospital, and he's facing charges for trying to rob a place and also shooting people.
Nice.
He is no stranger to the correctional accommodations in Pasco County. He's been booked 6 times in the past since 2009.
Mom's right. He didn't follow my 4 rules. Those aren't my rules. Those Cardinal Cooper's rules? Colonel Cooper. I forget whose rules they were.
What are you talking about?
We were just talking about the 4 rules of firearm safety a little while ago.
Oh, okay.
Before you came here.
Before I came here?
When you were fucking too cool to be here.
I was too late.
You know what I said before? That I want to get a blow-up doll. So every time you're going to be late or not here, we're going to have somebody sit there just shocked looking, like surprised, like...
You already got boobs.
That's true.
So you could just like tape them onto her.
No joke. I actually want to get a blow-up doll and possibly cut open the back gently and put some sort of a bladder inside of it so I could fill it up with helium and have a blow-up doll
Oh,
at my pool.
that's pretty cute, actually.
Yeah, with a bikini on it because you don't want to have it exposed and offend the neighbors.
I just found a different article that says that he sat on his gun and shot himself in the dick.
How the fuck? It blows my fucking mind. Like, how do you sit on your gun and your gun go off?
I don't understand that either. So
Because you're not following the fucking 4 rules, kids.
I just found a bunch of pictures of Donald Trump as a child.
Was he cute?
Oh, he looked shocked.
Yeah, he did. Kind of like a blow-up doll. He had his mouth up.
Just a boy. All right, sorry.
It's okay.
I was looking for more
You're
Florida
good.
man stories, and I found Donald Trump instead.
He is a Florida resident.
See what this one says. A lot of these stories are coming out of Jacksonville. A Florida man,
Jacksonville.
because Jacksonville. A Florida man kept one of the world's most dangerous birds on his farm. Then it killed him.
Cassowary.
It was, yeah, exactly. Florida man was killed on Friday by what ornithologist
There you go.
say is an extremely dangerous bird.
Uh-huh.
It was a cassowary, an enormous flightless bird around which even experienced zookeepers take precautions.
Maddie knows about the cassowary. It's an
They-
Australian thing.
They're ugly and
Yes.
large,
Yes.
dangerous and mean.
They gotcha.
Ew, that's terrible.
Yeah.
He raised this animal on his farm along with other exotic birds.
Is there a date on that?
Just a year ago?
Yeah, I think we actually talked about it last year.
Oh, we might have. Oh, well, either way, Alachua County.
Alachua.
Alachua.
Come on, I will teach you, you native Floridian. I will teach you how to say the words of your state.
All right, Thanotasasa.
The known assassin.
Thanotasasa.
Say it like you're saying the known assassin.
No, because it's
Thanotas-
Thanotasasa, just like Homosassa.
No, that's something completely different. That's through the backside. But
Welcome to Florida.
the known assassin.
The Nonasasa.
The known assassin.
Thanotasasa.
All right, here we go. Hang on.
All right.
I'm going to write down some names for you to say.
Okay.
So you keep talking about your Florida man. I'll write these down.
So yeah, so it was a class 2 wildlife and could pose a danger to people. And then it killed him. And then he was sad because he's dead. They tend to be reclusive, and in the wild they hide deep in the rainforest, but they occasionally encounter humans when they come across a road or a neighborhood. It's just kind of a big 200-pound, 6-foot bird roaming around eating fruit all day, Slovak said. The National Zoo's cassowaries are often on loan while their enclosures are remodeled, but when they lived at the zoo, Slovak said they took serious precautions with the birds. Their enclosures were built with doors and gates to separate them from the humans who needed to enter.
Crazy.
So I guess he took a baby from where he worked there. He wasn't supposed to. And then it grew up and it killed him. It grew up to be 7 foot high.
Wow.
Yeah, big old tall bird. That's slightly taller than you.
That's a bit taller than me. It's like 8 inches taller than me.
Can you imagine a bird 8 inches taller than you?
I would shoot it a lot. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Nicole is going to pronounce words that are town names from Long Island.
Long Island.
Long Island. So here you go.
Okay. I'm ready.
Take the thing. What's the first one?
Copeg.
Correct.
Okay. Patchu? How do you say that one?
Patchogue.
Patchogue. Patchogue. Okay. I don't know how to say that. I'm not even try. Spunk?
Spionk.
Spionk. Wait, I already know Ronkonkoma.
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 This is the train to Ronkonkoma.
So this was Patchu.
Patchogue.
Patchogue. So this is Quag.
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 Okay.
See?
These are strange names.
They are. They were all Native American names.
So is the Notasasa.
The Nonasasa.
The Homosassa?
That one too. They can live together in perfect harmony.
I like Okeechobee. I just like saying the word.
That is a good one.
I also like Topeki Yongi.
The what?
Topeki Yongi?
Sorry to hear that. I like Wikiwachi.
I like Wikiwachi
That
too.
one's fun. And there was another one. There's another like river or reservoir or something that's got a funny fucking name.
I like Yeehaw Junction.
Yeehaw Junction's a good one. But
Yeah.
that one like has a backstory on
Yeah.
why it's called Yeehaw Junction.
Yeah.
It actually was called Jackass Junction, believe it or not.
That's not very nice.
Jackass is another name for a donkey.
Right.
Donkeys say yeehaw. See how it all connects.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh.
that. I didn't know that.
Can I say this?
You sure can.
Hang on. Topekigi.
Is it-
Phonetically, it's like Yugni.
Topeki Yongi.
Topeki Yungi.
Is that my mom? That's my mom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Topeki Yongi.
Okay.
I already said it.
That works.
I beat her to it already.
Modern day velociraptor about the cassowary. Yeah, it is. They are descendants from dinosaurs.
Birds are intense.
Some of them, yeah.
Birds are intense.
Duck rape. Duck rape.
Terrible.
Duck rape.
Duck rape is terrible and disturbing.
Did you know that chickens die every time they have sex? At least the
Don't
one I
say
fucked
it.
did.
Don't say it.
Damn it.
Don't say it.
Why'd the farm across the road?
Why?
Because his dick was stuck in the chicken.
What? Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second.
That's horrible.
That is horrible. June 30th, Florida man dressed as a pirate arrested in Florida Keys.
Arr, what was he arrested for?
Let's find out.
Piracy.
Piracy.
He was going for the booty.
Dressed as a Florida pirate. Oh, he looks like a pirate. Marathon Florida pirates were once a common sighting in the Florida Keys on Monday night. A man dressed like a plunderer from the past caused quite the commotion. Deputies responded to a shots fired call on the 7 Mile Bridge and arrested a man in a full pirate costume, complete with operational black powder pistols and holsters on each hip, a sword, and 2 knives.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
At 8:20 p.m., a dispatcher received a call saying that there was a pirate firing a gun on the bridge.
We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot. Drink up, me heart is yo ho. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot. Drink up, me heart is yo ho. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
You know a lot of the words of that song
Yeah, you know why? How?
because
Because the lyrics are right there.
Oh, okay. The world is at your fingertips.
We extort, we pilfer. Okay, filch and felch, 2 different things, kids. we extort, we
Ew.
pilfer, we filch and sack. Drink up, me hearties yo ho. Maraud and embezzle and even hijack. Drink up, me hearties yo ho.
They arrested Jamie Don Spring,
Who the fuck is that?
the pirate,
Oh,
and he said he was an entertainer.
wait, that is his fucking pirate name? That is a weak ass fucking pirate name.
Jamie. Oh, Spearing. Spurring, probably.
He ain't no Captain Jack Sparrow.
He's spurring. Captain Jack Spurring.
So what you're trying to say is he's he's not really a swashbuckler. He's more of a swishbuckler.
He was on the Friends, admired shooting both of his black powder pistols. There was no projectiles loaded, just the powder, and he shot the gun safely towards the water. However, witnesses said Spurring fired 1 shot towards the water and another towards cars that were traveling over the bridge.
See,
So-
now here's what's weird about that. Like, I'd be curious to see how his charges ended up going, because by definition, a black powder pistol is not a firearm by the ATF's description of a firearm.
I don't know, and there was no projectiles either, so it was
Yeah.
basically just little
Powder.
explosions. Yeah.
just a blank. I mean, they could get him on like menacing or
Look at him. He look-
terroristic threats.
He looks like your friendly neighborhood pirate.
He actually looks like a guy that works for me.
Oh, is his name
Completely different name.
Jamie Don Sparing?
No, it's not.
Okay. I would want to hang
Captain
out.
Jack Spearing. Arr.
I would hang out with him.
Yeah.
He looks like somebody that would roll in my crew.
Crew spelled Krewe because that's
'Cause
what
Tampa.
pirates do. Because Tampa.
Because Tampa.
Because Tampa, where we worship a fake pirate.
We worship a fake pirate. That's a weird way to think about it. I mean, I don't.
We worship a pirate that there's actually no proof that he ever
Right.
actually existed.
Right. Okay, let's see whose birthday it is today. June 30th birthday.
You did a shit job on your notes this week.
I did absolutely
the
do.
fuck, lady?
Hey, happy birthday to Mike Tyson.
Yes.
Oh, I worked a boxing event recently. It was fun.
Was Tyson there?
No, but
Oh.
his trainer was.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's like a dude I'd want to hang out with, but not for a long time.
Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Like he seems like he'd be fun for like an hour, and then after that he'd probably get bored and violent. So
Oh, bored and violent.
yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday to Michael Phelps.
Hey,
Mike Tyson.
happy birthday, champ.
I don't know who most of these people are.
And your mom got her wish. I sang today.
You sang. Oh, you sang. I need more birthdays because these
Honey nut bowl of Eerios. That's funny. It's kind of random, but I like it.
All right, Mike Tyson, Michael Phelps. This is a more extensive list. So, Camila Cabello,
Whoever the fuck that is.
Havana Unana.
Oh God, I fucking hate that song.
Half of my heart is a banana unana.
Was that actually the lyrics?
No,
Okay.
That's how I sing it. There's a lot of YouTube stars that I don't really know or care about because they're just people on the internet, just like you and me.
Yep.
All right, that's it. Mike Tyson and Michael Phelps. That's who we're gonna
Nice.
say happy birthday to today.
Nice. Happy birthday, champs.
Yeah,
'Cause
both of them, and they're both
champs.
and they're both Michaels.
Yes. There you go.
There you
Nice.
go. Oh yeah, yeah. I did not do research today. Sorry.
That's all right. That's okay.
I was gonna go to the beach and do my research, but I took your advice. Just go to the beach and relax. That's what I did.
Beach and relax instead of doing your fucking job. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna pay you today.
Good. I don't want your money anyway.
That's good because I ain't got none.
Let's see. What's today? June 30th.
Yes.
And let's see funny holidays that are going on today. Dun, dun, dun. Burr, burr, burr. All right. So, okay, I'm going to tell you what month it is first. It's Aquarium month. It's like, well, it's the end now.
Okay.
It was Aquarium.
June was Aquarium month. Okay.
Yes. Candy month.
Okay.
Dairy month.
Okay.
Effective communications month.
I'm sorry. What?
Effective. Shut up. National Adopt a Cat month. Meow. National Fresh Fruits and Veggies month.
It would be funny if it was National Adopt a Cat month and National Chinese Food month. That would be like awesome.
That's not nice.
Why is it not nice? It's delicious.
Today's Meteor Day.
Like make my sandwich meteor or like meteors in the sky.
In the sky.
Oh.
Meteors.
Okay, there's a big difference between the two.
Meteors.
Meteor.
Meteor Watch Day. It's Social Media Day.
Nice.
I don't know what that
Yeah.
means.
I put some. I'm actually in the process of like eliminating my Twitter
Why?
because I just hate Twitter so far. I'm deleting every fucking tweet I ever made, unfollowing everybody. I'm just gonna put a fucking tweet saying Twitter sucks balls and just leave it and just like log out and leave that in the ether.
Twatter sucks balls.
Twitter sucks balls.
So happy Meteor Day.
Nice.
I wish.
I'll wish upon a star.
When you wish upon a star. So I'm not.
Makes no difference who you are.
That's it. That's all I got for you today.
Nice. Speaking of Peter Pan, there's actually a line in a Peter Pan song that I think is a direct reference to suicide.
Wait, was that not Pinocchio?
Was it?
When you wish upon a star. Something.
Oh no, that was Pinocchio because it was
It was
Jiminy
Pinoc-
Cricket.
Right.
Oh, well,
Well,
fuck
what
it.
were we talking about?
But
Peter Pan?
there's a Peter Pan. There's a song from Peter Pan that I think is a direct reference to suicide.
I believe that. I think I know what you're going to say, but go on.
Think of all the joy you'll find when you leave the world behind and bid your cares goodbye.
Yeah, but also they're leaving this world and going to Neverland.
Still, Neverland could be a.
I heard that Peter Pan was based on Nordic. I forgot where it was from.
It always comes from something. Everything
Yeah.
Disney did came from
Right,
something
right.
else.
But it was he was actually an elf or an angel that took children away to heaven.
See, there you go.
Like people who died young.
Okay.
He's the one who liked.
So
helped them
Neverland
cross
is
over,
heaven for children.
because
okay.
they never grow up.
There you go.
Sad face. That's depressing.
I know it is.
Was he a fae? I forgot what he was supposed to be.
I don't know.
So I think he was just
The movie
Pan.
Grease is also believed to have been death related.
Really?
Yep.
It's been a long time
Be-
since I saw Grease.
Beginning of the movie,
Uh-huh.
she's in the water, she's drowning, he saves her, right?
hmm
The theory is that the entirety of the movie is her dreaming while in a coma, and at the very end of the movie the car takes flight and goes up into the sky, and they believe that at the end of the movie she actually dies, and that's her going to heaven.
I'm gonna watch this again now because
Yeah.
I haven't watched this since I was like 8.
Just watch it, and as a car guy, the fucking song Greased Lightning fucking annoys me
Why?
because they talk about fuel injection and carburation together. Like that doesn't happen.
It doesn't bother you
everything-
that they're like jumping on the car.
Oh, that bothers me too. But that what bothers me more is that the lyrics are talking about things that contradict each other. You can't have a carburetor and fuel injection. It's
Are they
one or the other.
talking specifically about that car, just like
Yeah.
cars in general?
Yeah, the name of the car was Greased Lightning.
Oh,
See,
gotcha. It's
I think
just-
it also talks about it having an automatic transmission and a clutch. Like, yeah, there's a whole lot of fucking weird with that song.
I will.
And I get it. It wasn't written by a car person, and car people aren't the ones that are watching it. But it's the things that fucking annoy me when I see it.
How do you know car people aren't watching it?
Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But I'm the only one bitching about it. Just like when I'm watching a show, a crime related show, like what the hell? The one that was always bad with it was Criminal Minds. Was it Criminal Minds or Bones? Anytime they'd be like a dark alley, the cop like pulls out his weapon, and it's a Glock, and you hear him cock it. That the Glocks don't have hammers. You don't cock a Glock. That's not how this shit works. It just fucking annoys me. It's an added in sound effect, and it fucking annoys me.
I never noticed that one way or the other.
I do.
Okay.
It's the things I fucking notice. The reason why I hate the reason why I cannot watch sci-fi movies like Star Trek, Star Wars, why they fucking annoy me, is because knowing how fragile life is and how much of a perfect, precise environment we need to be able to survive, that they can go from planet to planet, and all of these planets have the perfect
Exact same
atmosphere.
Yeah.
But the creatures are completely different. I don't see that being, we evolved to be able to live in this, atmosphere with this percentage of air and temperature and everything, and you can't go to another planet like that and survive without a space suit.
Did you ever see The Core?
The core? No.
The Earth's core is going to explode or something.
Okay.
And so they have to take a drill and go down into the earth to
Okay.
quell the core or something. I don't remember.
Like Pop Lizette.
Yeah, basically. I don't remember
Okay.
exactly what
Yeah.
happened. Yes, please.
Help
Thank you.
yourself.
And so there's this one scene where they go into like void in the Earth's core, and everything is like amethyst crystals.
Okay.
But what I don't understand is like there's light. Where'd the light come from?
Exactly. Your mom says Benny can't watch any movie that has scenes in an airplane.
Uh-huh.
Why is that?
Because she worked on airplanes for a really long time.
Oh, and he points out shit that's wrong.
hmm
Now, how does he feel about that scene in the movie Fletch?
Fletch.
Yeah.
It's kind of tastes like they have lime on them.
Not getting any lime. Doing a little
Okay.
ASMR as well. Hang on. Then I'll talk about Fletch. We'll do a little ASMR.
Yeah.
Come on, fucker.
These are really good.
Probably gross some people out. Anyway. Dude, you just put your ear up to the microphone? That's not how the shit works. Not to nerd out, but Star Trek goes only to Class M planets. Class M planets are planets with Earth-like atmospheres. Your mom just totally fucking nerded out.
That's fine.
Like legit, you just nerded out.
I like that.
I appreciate it.
Class M.
But still, for a planet to have even Class M, is it really going to be that identity? I mean, you have to be the precise distance from your central star, and there's so much like what if. I mean, I get you have to suspend disbelief, but I can only do that to a certain point.
I kind of understand that because most of the characters in Star Trek are humanoid characters.
Yeah.
So they're not human; they're humanoid.
Yeah.
So.
Now I just watched a thing that showed how long you would survive without a spacesuit in certain areas, and I think Mars you could last like 10 minutes without a spacesuit.
Yeah, they're basically our like brother cousin. I mean, our brother planet.
Brother cousin.
Brother cousin. Brother planet.
Is that like sister mother? Like fucking Alabama.
Sister wife.
But what I was actually saying with Fletch, there's a scene in the movie Fletch where Chevy Chase goes in and he's pretending to be an aircraft mechanic, but everything he's talking about is gibberish. He's talking about like the 7th Fetzer valve, and it's completely silly. Ball bearings, everything's ball bearings these days, and it's just funny.
I sat on a chair yesterday and I almost fell off because I didn't realize it was a spinning chair. And it had really good bearings because I just kept spinning and spinning and spinning for a long time.
And then you fell off?
Huh?
And then you fell off?
No, I didn't fall off. But I just like being dizzy. I like the feeling of being dizzy. Like from spinning, not from like drugs or whatever.
Well, it's cheaper to spin around in a chair than it is to buy drugs. I mean,
that's true.
Let's be honest there. I don't think he's ever seen that movie. Okay, if you guys have not seen the movie Fletch, watch it. It's a classic Chevy Chase, typical his style, and it was a really funny movie. So Total Recall was wrong about Mars. Yes. I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was like 5 minutes, not 10 minutes. But basically, until you ran out of oxygen, you could actually survive for long. That's the longest place you can survive without a space, but it's still not very long. I think like on the surface of the sun, you could last like, it was like 1/1,000,000th of a second before you completely vaporized.
I like what you titled today's show.
The soup sandwich?
Yeah.
I described the kind of soup sandwich. Wonder bread, not like a hearty French bread with a nice crust and some substance. I'm talking about like cheap ass 99% air Wonder bread and Campbell's chicken, watered down Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
Oh, you make me want to eat dinner now.
Yeah, but imagine trying to consume that on a sandwich. You can't pick that up. It's just going to fall apart.
Yeah, I know.
It's going to just be a fucking disaster. It's a soup sandwich.
Soup sandwich.
I love that Matt Damon movie on Mars. The Martian?
Yes.
I never saw it.
Yeah, I have not seen it, but
Yeah.
I just like saying Matt Damon's name.
Matt Damon. Did you ever see the clip? You know that Jimmy Kimmel used to date Sarah Silverman.
Okay.
And part of Jimmy Kimmel's thing was at the end of every show, he would bump Matt Damon. Like, oh, sorry, we ran out of time for you, Matt Damon. We'll get you next time.
Okay, yeah.
It was like a running gag. Sarah Silverman did a skit singing a song singing I'm fucking Matt Damon. And it was hilarious. And then the response was Ben Affleck or Jimmy Kimmel making a song that he's fucking Ben Affleck.
That's funny.
To get, it was really fun. I'll play it later. I can't play it now because if I played it now, I'm going to get copyright strike. That's actually something I wanted to talk about earlier. There's a guy, his name is Leland Sklar. He was a bass player in, I think the name of the group was The Station, which is a studio band. They recorded with fucking everybody back in the 80s.
Okay.
that 70s and 80s. Jackson Brown. He did a lot of work with Phil Collins, and he's been through the quarantine because all his gigs are canceled. So he's been kind of telling stories about recording these songs with these big artists and touring with them and playing songs and playing his bass to the song. He keeps getting copyright gigged for songs that he fucking performed on.
It's dumb.
It's completely dumb. I mean,
Dumb.
legally, yeah, okay, he doesn't own the rights to it, but he's one of the original creators of that music. There should be some kind of, use for it. He should be able to use it to some degree. It's supposed to be the most realistic sci-fi movie. Okay.
Really more than like
Yeah.
some other, I don't know.
Like one thing that pissed me off about like the Transformers movie, I just can't, I couldn't even watch the whole thing.
Too much explosions for you?
Well, no, two things. One, when they're like burrowing under the sand at a high rate of speed, that sand would turn to glass.
Yeah, because it would melt
Yeah.
around it.
And that annoyed me. And then the fucking chick that was in that movie, I just fucking hate. I absolutely fucking hate. You know this joke, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I say it a lot.
I haven't seen any of the Transformers in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I kind of wish that Decepticons were real and like my toaster would jump up and turn into a little robot that helps me do stuff around the house or something.
Wait a second. The book that the movie is based on was crowdsourced, written by a bunch of space nerds. No shit.
The Martian?
Yeah. I'll have to check that out.
The more you know.
Before I watch it, I'll have to see what Neil deGrasse Tyson has to say about it, because he's smart when it comes to space.
It's kind of his thing.
That's kind of his. Well, he's an astrophysicist that happens to be the director of the Hayden Planetarium at the New York Metropolitan Museum of Natural History.
Did not know that.
Yeah, he's smart, slightly smart.
Just a little.
Yeah.
I liked him on Hot Ones.
Oh, but he like everything. You got to watch him, follow him on social media.
Okay.
Because he comes up with some crazy, crazy shit. Like during a NASCAR race, he like sat there and like did all this mathematical formulation and said the cars won't be able to go any faster than this on the turn because the car weighs this much and the tires are this wide and the banking is this. And he showed the formula. He's like, this is the fastest those cars will go around this corner. And as they're watching speeds, he nailed it perfectly. The cars were going to that
crazy.
speed. Yeah, he's
Crazy.
he's like such a brilliant guy. He's the one that said it's the most realistic. Oh, well then. There you have it, kids. I have to watch it. But follow him because like on Instagram, he only posts photography.
Mhm.
Like he only posts, but one of the coolest pictures he has is of broccoli.
Okay.
And it's just a fucking like a close up picture of broccoli, and it's in a spiral pattern, and that's how it naturally is. It's fucking crazy.
I'm gonna follow him right now.
Yeah, follow him right now. Follow Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's smart and he's got a great sense of humor and a great personality, and he's just an incredible human being.
What did he do before? He did something before.
No, he's an astrophysicist. He's been the head of the Hayden Planetarium since 1996,
Oh, okay.
where I hooked up with a chick. I took her to the planetarium and we fooled around.
Nice. Good for you.
times,
Good for you.
Good times.
Is this,
You're welcome, Neil deGrasse Tyson, for those stains on the seat.
You're not talking about this one, right? That's broccoli too.
No. There's another one. I gotta see if I can find it. It's just so.
Oh, here
cool.
it is.
It's a spiral. Yep.
Fractal food.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
But I don't know if I talked about it last week on the show. We're talking about him getting down to a 6-year-old's level,
Yeah.
like physics, and it's just I love the man. He's just a fucking smart guy, and he's able to dumb things down for idiots like me, which I like. I appreciate that. Very much appreciate that.
I wonder. Yeah, I was gonna say. I wonder if SpaceX has a Instagram, and they do.
They do.
And I'm following it right now. I just followed a bunch of space stuff all of a sudden.
Well, what's funny is, like I said, I was eliminating my my Twitter because I hate Twitter. I mean, I'm shadow banned on it to begin with, number one. And number two, it's annoying. It's tedious. 99% of the shit people post is just absolute garbage. It's people spouting off their fucking hardcore political beliefs with there's no redeeming quality to it. It's all just fucking stupid. So I'm eliminating it. I do currently have one actual tweet, but I love following Elon Musk on Twitter for simple things like yesterday he tweeted, it's been 69 days since 420. Where the hell is it? Like he tweets like weird shit and then serious shit. And it's fucking funny. Great Model Y review. Yeah. He posted 2 days ago, 69 days after 420 again.
I guess Elon Musk doesn't have an official Instagram.
Who doesn't?
Elon Musk does not have an official
No,
Instagram.
does not have an Instagram. The Elon Musk Instagram is fake.
Yeah, even though it has 1 million followers.
It's fake.
I type in Elon and the first person to come up is some other Elon Rutberg.
Oh.
It says, "Put hands to clay, make wonders."
But it's fucking fun when he writes shit like Jeff Bezos is a copycat, haha. Amazon acquires self-driving startup Zoox for over 1.2 billion. Who controls the memes controls the universe. That's a tweet by Elon Musk, official,
Okay.
Certified with the check mark page. It's just he's fucking. Only a matter of time before someone steals a Tesla while playing GTA on a Tesla.
Okay, so I guess I found his. It's not his Instagram. No, this isn't very good. This is a. Oh, he made a baby. I forgot about that.
Yeah, with a weird ass name.
Yeah, with like whatever, like 12x, whatever it was. With Grimes, of all people. Crazy lady.
Don't know.
She's a singer.
Oh.
69 days after 420 again.
Yep.
All right.
But SpaceX did launch another rocket today because they're badasses and that's what they do with a GPS satellite for the Space Force. Space Force.
Space Force.
Space Force. By the way, if any of you guys have not yet checked out that Space Force show on Netflix with Steve Carell, it's funny. It's definitely funny.
I like Steve Carell.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I like him, and I like he did a lot of different things.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, like he can like go serious or not or funny or whatever.
Yeah, he's like Jim Carrey, but just less insane.
Yes.
But no, definitely check it out. And whoever they cast as pretty much Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the psycho congresswoman from New York. The chick they cast for that role they fucking nailed it. They fucking nailed it. It's her. That was a really good show. I thought so. I hope it's gonna, they set it up where it could have a second season. So fingers crossed, kids. The show I'm looking forward to coming back, which they stopped production on for the whole coronavirus thing, is the Orville.
I want to watch that.
Yeah,
I still haven't watched it.
it's so
And
well done.
I saw only the first episode ever, and that was it. I guess like the pilot episode.
And what's really funny is, and you can find it on YouTube, Seth MacFarlane did like a student film doing almost like a Star Trek kind of thing. And you can very much see the origin of where
the Orville came from.
And how much of an homage to Star Trek it is, because he's a Trekkie.
Yeah.
So, all the things that I can't stand about the Star Trek, the whole planets thing, they make fun of all of that. And they make light of it. And it's like, that's why it appeals to me, even though I'm not a big sci-fi fan, is because they're making fun of shit. That was loud.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I was just repositioning myself. He's also a fan of Star Wars because he did that whole Family Guy Star Wars parody thing.
And I think he got permission to do that. That was before Disney bought it.
Yep.
Which is cool. Another fun fact with Star Wars, Spaceballs, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Uh-huh.
Mel Brooks, of course. All of the special effects in Spaceballs were done by Lucasfilms. Were actually done by Industrial Light and Magic.
Yeah.
And the reason why they do the segment of with merchandising of Spaceballs, the breakfast cereal, Spaceballs, the lunchbox, was because in the contract, he was allowed to use. They actually used some leftover footage from Star Wars. They created some new effects, but part of the contract was they weren't allowed to do any merchandising for the movie.
Okay.
Because the characters looked so much like George Lucas's characters. He didn't want the merchandising it to dilute the brand, which of course Mel Brooks is going to honor that, but he's going to make fun of it in the movie.
Right.
But that's why that segment is in there, because they weren't allowed to merchandise.
Did Disney buy The Simpsons too?
They own Fox.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
So they own Family Guy now too.
No.
Family
Guy is now well, actually no, I don't know about Family Guy, but the Orville is now an ABC or NBC. I think it's NBC, because they're launching a new streaming service.
Who
and
is Disney?
No, NBC. I think it's NBC. Let me take a look.
If Fox owns Family Guy and Disney owns Fox, then that means that Meg Griffin is a Disney princess. The Peacock? Like NBC?
Yes, but hang on. See, it's not saying it's saying the Hulu jump, which I knew.
What is that? What's the Hulu jump?
Where they went from Fox to Hulu, which Disney owns both.
Disney owns Hulu?
Uh-huh.
Ew, I'm giving money to Disney through my cell phone.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. There is one bit of Disney news that I got to talk about that I'm very upset about.
What's that?
They're retheming Splash Mountain.
Is it offensive? Is it because it's offensive to somebody?
Of course. So here's the backstory on Splash Mountain, if you're not familiar with it. Back in the 1940s,
The Briar Bears based off of
the Briar Patch.
Briar Patch.
Well, the movie is based off of the fables by Uncle Remus, and the movie portrays, post-slavery stereotypes, and basically it's the almost subservient black man telling stories to the white and black kids, but the stories have meaning. It's not like it's. I've seen the movie, and most people in the United States have not seen it because it's never been released on home video in the United States. So after the theater run, they never showed it again. I may or may not have a bootleg copy of it. So I've seen the movie, and I mean, I'm a white guy, or mostly white because I'm Middle Eastern, but I don't find it offensive because I understand the time it was made and the time it represents. It shows the actor or the character Uncle Remus who's telling the stories. It puts him fun of him. They're not being disparaging towards him. He's the main character of the movie. And as a matter of fact, he's the first black man to win an Academy Award for that movie. And because of those racial tones and the slavery related and subservient black man related tones, it's never been released. It's considered offensive. And now with everything going on in the world and the cancel culture, and you got to change everything, there was a huge push for Disney to retheme this ride that doesn't touch on the story from the movie. I mean, the movie's Song of the South. It doesn't touch on any of that. It's about one of the stories with Brother Rabbit, Brer Rabbit and Brer Bear and Brer Fox, and Brer Bear, Brer Rabbit is being a little stupid and gets himself into some hot water, and that's the big drop and all that stuff. So it's telling a story from the movie, but not really related to the movie.
Right.
99.9% of the people that have been on that ride have never seen the movie and probably will never see the movie. So they don't know. The song Zippity Doodah came from that movie. Everybody's Got a Laugh in Place. That's from that movie. And to me, to change the theming, and they're retheming it to The Princess and the Frog.
Okay.
Which, it was a well done animated movie, but it takes place in New Orleans. There's no fucking mountains in New Orleans. As a matter of fact, New Orleans is built below sea level. So how are you going to theme a mountain to
You're gonna,
New Orleans.
They're
It's-
gonna splash right into the ocean, into the Gulf.
I guess. But that's the thing. And the other thing to me is that, the way the ride was originally done, when you start off at the beginning of the ride, it's, the same song plays through. It's everybody's got to, actually it starts out with How Do You Do? But as you go through, the ride gets darker and darker, and because Brer Rabbit is getting into trouble, and
Yeah.
the ride literally gets darker and darker and scarier until the big drop, and then it's happy again. But don't they periodically retheme rides anyway? Some rides they do, some rides they don't. Like one thing that pissed a lot of people off was here in Florida at Disney World in Florida, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride was rethemed to Winnie the Pooh. And a lot of people got pissed off because that Mr. Toad's Wild Ride was an original concept. It was original Walt Disney concept. Splash Mountain wasn't an original concept. It wasn't an opening day thing for any park. It opened in the early 90s. But to me, that ride was just so well done with the music and
Wait,
the theming.
Splash Mountain didn't open until the early 90s, you said?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Now you do. Well, Splash Mountain here in Florida, I forget, it opened earlier in California, I think. But the one here they're both different rides, same theme,
Mhm.
but the ride, the boats in California are single, one person per row, single
Right.
file line. In Florida, they're doubled up 2x2. So, they do retheme rides, but to me, just the story of that ride fits so perfectly with the music and everything, where again, 99.9% of the people that go on that ride have never seen that movie, so they can't be offended by it. So it kind of bothers me. And that's one of my favorite fucking rides because of that, because of the
I mean, if
music
it makes you
and-
feel any better, the ride is going to remain exactly the same.
for the most part, yeah, but it's more than just the physical motion of the boat.
Yeah,
It's
like
the
s-
music,
story,
it's
and
the
everything.
story that it tells. And I can definitely see it fitting to Princess and the Frog, and I don't doubt that it's going to be great, but it's not the same. And it's not, part of why I enjoy that is the songs, which are not offensive at all. In fact, the first song is "How Do You Do? Mighty pleasant greeting. Fine how you say it when you're meeting. Hey, come on, pretty good. Show us your bone."
The song that plays in It's a Small World.
Is annoying as fuck.
Yeah, but it's kind of depressing too.
Yeah.
In a world full of fears and a world full of tears. And blah blah blah.
Yep. They need to retheme It's a Small World. I hate that ride.
Oh,
There's your mom.
that's because I used to sing the song a lot. I don't know why she hates it. I like that. I like that.
Now, here's
I
the
like
thing
it.
about that. They won't retheme that because not only was that an opening day original, but that was also, well, no, I'm sorry, that was not an opening day original. That was a World's Fair original, and the history of Walt Disney with the whatchamacallit, the 1964 New York World's Fair. A lot of attractions that Disney created for the World's Fair transferred into the parks. The Carousel of Progress, It's a Small World, the People Mover. There's another one I'm missing.
I like It's a Small World because it promotes unity.
And that's the whole idea.
So they're not going to tear that down.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I like the Carousel of Progress because there's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
I don't remember that ride. I haven't been to Disney World in a very long time.
We got stuck on that ride like 3 times and they wouldn't turn off the music.
I remember that.
I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the CIA used It's a Small World as audio torture. I think that's one of the songs. I know they used Britney Spears, and there was a whole bunch of other artists. I think they used Slayer and some other stuff. I think It's a Small World may have been the one. And that's such an annoying song. I mean, to hear it once, it's great, but I mean, Jesus
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christmas. That makes sense. Yeah, it does. But the original World's Fair one is the one that opened up in California, and it's still there. It's the original concept, and a lot of the figures are still originals. So for them to retheme that, I don't see them doing that. You kind of do need to keep that history. The Hall of the Hall of Presidents are derived from a thing called Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln,
Mhm.
which actually I think was if I remember right, opened in Disneyland, was used at the World's Fair, and then brought back, and then they expanded it in Florida to be the Hall of Presidents, which is another thing I love.
I love animatronic Lincoln.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like how he shakes hands with people
he shakes hands with people.
in the animatronic world. Yeah, he shakes hands like this. Can I do it to you?
Okay.
Give me your hand. Okay, we don't touch hands, right? We're animatronics, so we're literally just on hinges. Now tilt up, tilt down, tilt up. That's how they do it. I love it.
Hey, kind of reminds me of. Anyway,
Next time you go to Disney, you're gonna look at animatronic Lincoln and be like, I know you do that hand.
nice. Oh. You know what's funny? If you look at because they every time a new president is elected, they
Mhm.
add the new president to the Hall of Presidents, and there was a big delay in getting Trump, Trump's figure in there.
Mhm.
If you look at it up close, it actually looks like it was supposed to be Hillary, and they changed it.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah,
I've seen wax figurines of him, and sometimes when I see him standing, he looks like he's like propped up, like
I guess.
he looks like he's like, the old. It's like a doll holder. It's like the platform, and then it's got a stick, and then it's got the piece that goes around the doll's
Yeah.
waist so it can stand up. That's what he looks like. Like he's like leaning forward on the stick.
Yeah, they did a fucking shitty job, and I think they did a shitty job intentionally.
That looks like Donald Trump. That doesn't look like Hillary. I mean, I guess it could also kind of maybe look like Hillary.
Yeah,
Is that supposed to be Christopher Walken?
right down here.
Yeah, that one.
I don't think that's Walken.
I would. Ew. Is that a wax figurine? Is that a real person?
Oh, no idea what it's ugly.
Oh, it's supposed to be Clinton. That's supposed to be Bill Clinton.
I had sex with her.
I like Bill Clinton. I know he was not the best person.
Like, I mean, change the hair, put him in a different pantsuit. It could be Hillary.
I guess.
Whatever, who cares? What I was actually talking about that with Raj today. He was like, it's like, what's going to happen with the Hall of Presidents? I'm like, the same shit that's fucking always happened with them. I said, but I can guarantee you, all of the recent presidents have a speaking part. I guarantee you, once Trump's not in office, his speaking part in the Hall of Presidents is gone. They'll take it out.
Is he currently have one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
he's the sitting president.
Oh, so they make him talk?
Yeah.
Do they record his voice for
It's
real?
actually him. He
Oh,
read a
okay.
speech, and they wrote a speech for the attraction that he recorded.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should check it out.
Okay.
Just check it out.
What does Mr. Obama have to say?
I don't remember exactly. I mean, it's all about, every speech talks about the same thing, unity and
Oh, gotcha.
America, and we all got to work together.
Do they all
and
talk?
blah, blah, blah. Not all of them. They all move.
Oh,
All
okay.
of them move. Washington talks. Lincoln talks. And then I think it's Ford. No, I don't know if Ford talks. I don't know if Carter talks. I don't even know if Reagan talks.
Kennedy?
I think Kennedy has something to say, which rightfully so. It's not Kennedy's actual. I don't think it's Kennedy's actual voice. They could have used a recording from another speech. I don't think that's the case. I just don't remember who speaks.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna have to look this shit up. Let's see what this is though. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Hang on.
No worries. Yeah, I haven't been to Disney since I was about in 8th grade. And we went to Epcot, and we saw the Chinese acrobat people. They were doing contortion and stuffing small children into garbage cans or something.
Hey, it's a good time.
Yeah.
We actually, speaking a whole lot of tie-ins. I had worked at a specific budget level hotel here in Tampa, and they had the Chinese acrobatic team, or
Mm-hmm.
and one of the people that was staying there was actually in the movie Ocean's 11. He played Yang, the guy that folded himself up into the cart.
Yeah,
he was part of the group staying there. We got to meet him,
that's cool.
which is nice.
That's very cool. Yeah, I remember that there's 4 children, and there was 2 like buckets basically. It looked like, and they were like stuffing themselves into the buckets and stacking themselves on top of each other.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing what small bendy people can do.
Yeah.
I know I'm not one of them.
You're neither of those things.
How do you know I'm not bendy? You don't have flexible. I'm not really flexible. I used to be very flexible. I used to be able to put both my feet behind my head.
I don't think you're flexible now.
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
Okay.
I'm fucking stiff as fuck. I'm old. What the fuck? The hell, lady?
I went swimming today. It was nice. I swam out as far as I could.
Did you pee?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course I peed.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's the ocean, duh.
That's right. Fish. It's not fish do worse in there.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
you know, that's why I don't drink water.
Yeah. There's fish in your water right now.
That's not water.
Okay.
You know what it is?
Very clear pee. What?
No.
What?
What else would be in a bottle like this?
Vodka?
No, it's vinegar. I'm not a fucking pussy. No, it's water.
Vinegar. Yeah, there's a fish inside. I think there's a fish inside your bottle.
It could be.
Turn it.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there you go. There's a fish.
What does it say? Great tasting, mouth-watering water. I would not agree with that. It's tasty. I mean, it's good water. But whatevs.
I like smart water. Makes
Yeah.
me feel smart.
You know why I got it?
Because it's 2 for 1 or something.
Yeah, it was on sale,
Okay.
and it's big, and it was room temperature
Yeah,
because I don't drink cold water.
I drank a lot of coconut water today.
Yeah?
Yeah, and aloe water.
Did it taste coconutty?
Yeah, but now I haven't drank any
Nice.
real water, so I need that in my life now.
Yeah, that's important.
Macaroons. Somebody commented macaroons. I guess that was before I came.
Yep.
What were you guys talking about macaroons?
None of your fucking business.
All right, fine. Do you like macaroons? I don't really like them because they look hard. They're like deceptively soft.
Do I look like a picky eater? No, I like macaroons. I like little cookies. I think cookie.
But it's hard.
I know, but they're not like hard. I don't think they're hard. I don't think they're hard.
I guess you're supposed to eat them with coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. You dip them in the coffee and makes them hot. I mean, makes them melt or soft or
They
whatever.
are not hard. Well, fine then, Akita. I mean, I haven't had a macaroon in a fucking really long time. They are chewy and delicious. I do recall them being delicious. Coley, have you ever had coquito?
Yes, I've had coquito. We've had coquito.
What is?
Not you and I, but like me and my mother.
What is it?
It's like Hispanic coconut rice eggnog.
Oh, popular around the holidays?
Yes.
Yes, I have had it.
Yes. Coquito is good. It tastes like it's made with I think rice milk, and people put rum and coconut milk in it, and like vanilla and cinnamon and some things like that. It's Hispanic eggnog that's made with coconuts, basically.
I believe it is actually a big thing with Dominicans.
Yeah, and Puerto Ricans and other Caribbean people of Caribbean descent.
Nice, because I got friends up in New York that make it.
Nice.
Now that I know what it is, put 2 and 2 together. It's like homemade kind of rum chata. Well,
Yes.
Rum chata is kind of a variant of
Right.
it. You know.
Yes.
Manufactured
Some people
variant.
put commercial rum chata in their coquito,
Okay.
and then
I like things made with rum.
I do as well. I like but I don't drink it a lot because rum is very sweet.
Hmm.
So, because it's made from sugarcane, I know.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Enrique Iglesias.
Why Enrique Iglesias?
I used to work for his rum company. He makes really good rum.
Oh, what's the brand? What's the brand of rum?
Atlantico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rum gives me one heck of a headache. Yeah, it's because it's sweet.
Yep.
See, it doesn't give me a headache because I got
'Cause you're
diabetes.
sweet.
Because I got diabetes. That's why I'm sweet.
You are sweet, Roger.
I love rum though.
The rum gone.
Why is all the rum gone? The rum's always gone. Rum is actually my number 2 favorite hard alcohol after whiskey. I've actually been drinking more rum lately. Whiskey's been me and whiskey haven't been enjoying each other's presence lately.
They're very similar.
True. Well, it depends on what kind of rum you're
Right.
drinking.
Right.
See, I like spiced rum.
I do too.
Big fan of spiced rum.
What's your favorite?
Favorite brand of spiced rum?
Mhm.
What do you think? Because I'm white trash as fuck. Captain Morgan's.
Oh, I like Sailor Jerry.
That one's good. I had Lead Slingers, which was really good.
I don't know what that is.
It's a brand of spiced rum.
I'm kind of
They
picky.
make whiskey too.
I'm kind of picky about rum because if you get a cheap spiced rum, it just tastes like alcohol with spices inside. I mean, I know that's what it is,
Yeah.
but it's like there should be more flavor profile than that.
Yeah, like but Captain Morgan, I can power down. It's cheap. It's the cheap fucking white trash spiced rum. I don't fucking care. I am not fancy.
I like Kraken in Burns. I like Kraken too.
I never had because I'm cheap.
It's got a really pretty picture of an octopus on it.
Alistair and his brothers really like Kraken. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. Although Captain Morgan's did come out with a orange vanilla flavored rum.
That sounds nice.
Hell yeah, I like orange creamsicles.
I like them too.
Yeah.
I like putting vanilla flavored vodka with orange juice, and that's what it tastes like to me.
I am not like my typical go-to drink is whiskey. If I'm in a classy joint, I'll have an old fashioned or just go with the old fashioned, the old standard rum, Jack and Coke or Jack and Ginger. But I am not above having like a fruity beach drink at any given time. Like I'm totally secure enough where I will order a fucking pina colada. I don't give a fuck.
You just gave me an idea that if I ever have two animals that are brother and sister,
Pina and colada.
no, I was gonna say Jack and Ginger.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute. But yeah, I am not above. I'm not too cool to drink fucking beach drinks. Like not at all.
I just imagined you like sipping out of a pineapple with umbrellas and stuff.
I was just thinking as you were talking about naming the dog Jackson, the dogs Jack and Ginger.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that I am not. I have no problem with drinking a drink out of a pineapple or a coconut. Like one of the things going to the Polynesian hotel at Disney is they have a pineapple drink called a Lapu Lapu. And I will fucking order that if I'm there because it's in a fucking pineapple and it's beachy and I like it.
Lapu Lapu.
Absolute released a bunch of specialty bottles of flavored vodka for the 4th of July, and I'm such a sucker for a pretty bottle. I almost bought all of them.
Absolute does a lot of limited release bottles.
Okay.
I used to have one. They did a collab with a bunch of artists where they took the artist and they told them to literally paint the outside of the bottles.
Nice.
Yeah. So I had one that had some artist like handprint. It looked like they had put paint on their hand and just kind of like grabbed the bottle.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so then there was a bunch of different ones, and they did a bunch of a couple years ago they did a bunch of Pride Flag ones.
Nice.
So yeah, they always make interesting bottles. Oh, they did their collab with Lila Bell was there with Dita Von Teese. The Absolute Elixir.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Nice.
a whole thing. I like Absolute. I'm a fan of just the company in general.
So she writes, I want to get the Black Pearl drink. I don't know what that is.
Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean. I assume is a Disney drink.
I don't know what the Black Pearl drink is.
Yes, she has the copper, the coupe from that drink.
Nice.
So-
Wouldn't that be a
or that
mule
tour.
served in a copper coupe?
No, it's like it looks like kind of a martini glass, but it's round on top.
Oh, wouldn't that be a goblet?
Basically, it's kind of a goblet, but it's wider. It's like an old school
Okay.
champagne glass, but made of
Okay.
copper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I get the Lapu Lapu. That said, fuck it, it's in a pineapple. I'm like, yep, sign me up. I'm good. Hook it up.
I love pineapple. I
So
love
do
pineapple.
Love pineapple.
Love it.
Did you know, pineapple fun fact, you can't use fresh pineapple and Jell-O. It
Yes,
will
I
not
did
set
know
the
that
Jell-O.
because it's too acidic
No, there's an enzyme in the pineapple.
that eats the Jello.
Yep, and it gets deactivated when you cook it. So you can use canned pineapple with Jell-O, but you cannot use fresh. Also, same enzyme can be used to tenderize meat.
That's bromine.
No, it's not bromine. It's
Bromine.
yeah, it's close
So
enough. It's
um
bro something.
that is
Bro Cephas.
the same enzyme that it helps to break down foods in your belly.
Yep.
So pineapple eats you back.
Yes. Yes, it does. It also makes certain things taste better. What, like alcoholic? What the fuck were you thinking of? I was talking about like, makes a good good addition to fruit salad, ambrosia.
If you have a dog that eats poop, you feed it pineapple and it won't eat its poop anymore
Why not?
because it tastes bitter to them.
Oh,
Makes their poop taste bitter.
oh, bitter or better?
Bitter.
Bitter.
Or
Bitter.
I don't know. I don't think anybody's ever asked a dog how they taste, how their poop tastes.
Yeah, like seriously, when somebody when a company comes out with a new and improved taste, better tasting dog food, who tastes that?
Who did they ask?
I don't know.
Certainly didn't ask my dog.
How do you quantify that?
It's like how quickly the dog gobbles it up. The dog doesn't care. Dogs are dogs. They'll just eat.
I don't care how much you paid for your fucking purebred AKC papered dog. It still will eat shit and hump your leg. And that's a fact, Jack.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is so true.
It is. It's true. I mean, now I want to get drunk and eat macaroons.
Heard. Oh, I have peanut. I have snickerdoodle cookies and chocolate chip cookies at my house.
Nice. I'm coming over.
Thanks.
I didn't make turkey tacos on Tuesday tonight.
What
I made bratwurst.
Bratwurst. Bratwurst Tuesday.
Bratwurst. I had bratwurst and I put, slow cooked it in sauerkraut, and I had some bacon left over from the shrimp and grits I made over the weekend.
Nice.
So I put that in with the sauerkraut and made it fucking delicious.
I never made shrimp and grits.
It was my first time making it myself, and it came out pretty dang good, I'd say.
Cool. Good.
Yeah.
Happy for you.
Things I know I can improve, but I was happy. It was eatable. So what else is going on?
Not much.
Yeah.
Not much. That's all.
That's one big nipple. I used to know someone who worked at a dog food company, and they would have them taste the dog food.
What?
Theoretically, dog food is supposed to be human food grade for the most part. At least wet foods are supposed to be human food grade, even though they say don't eat it. But yeah.
Rachel Ray, her food is supposed to be like of human caliber, of human consumption caliber.
Like her dog food?
Yeah.
I didn't know she had a brand of dog food.
Yeah, that's what I get my dog.
Yeah? Because you're fucking Rachel Ray fancy?
Yeah, I give Minnie her either that or Beneful, but because they're around the same price usually.
You know food I feed my dog?
None, because you don't have a dog.
None.
You have no dog to speak of.
That is correct.
That is disgusting about the dog food thing, though. I don't ever want to work for a dog food company. There's been some shady things happening. Well, not anymore. A couple of years ago, there was all these. They were realizing that the meat that they were putting in some of the dog food was just dogs that had been like put down from the vet, and they would throw the whole bodies in there without even taking off their collars sometimes. So it'd be like plastic remnants and things like that. And like,
so has that been confirmed?
Yes. And then
what brand was that?
That was Iams. And
I gotta look this shit up because that's fucked up.
There was I think I'm pretty sure it was Iams. There was a big recall, and then there was another one. I forgot. There was a couple of different brands, and that was in dry dog food. It wasn't wet dog food. It was dry dog food because they would dehydrate it and they would use it as filler. So I don't remember. It was a long time ago. It was like in 2012 or
hang on
10. My hair, this piece of my hair is very curly today. Not that anybody cares.
That's crazy. That like, how I guess it's possible. Yeah, that would be cannibalism, I guess, to some degree.
Making your dogs eat other dogs.
Yeah. It's like feeding a cow a cheeseburger.
Don't do that. I see so many cows on a regular basis and I want to touch all of them.
Milk doggos. See,
Milk doggos.
See, the cows are delicious. They really are.
Yeah, they're not delicious, even though they're precious.
They're cute. They're definitely cute, but the cuter the critter, the sweeter the meat, right?
I guess.
So
I like alligators.
If we're not supposed to eat them, why do they taste so good?
How do you feel about alligators? I eat alligators, even though I like them a lot.
Same.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say I don't like alligators. I don't dislike alligators. I'm kind of indifferent towards them. I wouldn't mess with one. I wouldn't bother with one. They can exist freely as they may be. But I'm not like, oh, it's an alligator. I don't go.
Look, somebody sent me this picture today.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's 2 albino alligators holding hands.
Aw. But like I have no problem with eating alligators. I like cows. I have no problem with eating people eating cows or me eating cows. I mean, I even Akiva's Little Bell's about to get pissed off.
You eat horses. You can eat.
I don't eat horses, but I can see how people could, and people can eat dogs. And like I actually commented on somebody's thing today. Like that's people's cultures. In India, cows are sacred. Cows are worshipped. They do not eat cows.
Other than what is the thing you don't eat? Veal and foie gras, and there's something else, no?
Both veal and foie gras are the two things I don't eat for moral reasons.
For moral reasons.
Yep.
Is there an animal that you won't eat?
Well, veal is cow.
Right, it's a baby. And foie gras is
I mean
angry goose.
Like, but I wouldn't go like I understand how and why people eat horses. I understand why people will eat dogs or cats. But I won't go out of my way to eat it. Like if I happen to be in that country and that's what's being served because it's their culture and tradition and that's what's being served to me, I'll eat it.
Do you eat the guinea pig in South America?
If that's what's being served, yeah. But again, I'm not going to go I'm not going to be like, oh, this village eats guinea pigs. I'm going to go there so I can eat a guinea pig. I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Some people do that.
Yeah. To me, that I don't, I like what I like. I don't mind. Would I eat an iguana? Only if I was in Tijuana.
I would eat an iguana tail. I mean, I guess I'd eat its meat. Yeah, I guess I'd eat it.
I wish I was in Tijuana eating barbecued iguana.
I heard the song Margaritaville today.
I love that song. Jimmy Buffett.
Margaritaville.
I again, Imani, would I eat an iguana? I don't know if I wouldn't like go find an iguana, kill it, skin it, clean it, prepare it. But if I was somewhere, what's that?
I might.
Nicole might. But again, I'm not going to go out of my way to eat if it was being served to me because I'm in a place where that's what's common and that's what's being served. I mean, I was at a restaurant once and they had all different kinds of exotic game meat. They had alligator, they had kangaroo, they had, bison and ostrich and all different kind of rattlesnake. They had all kinds of funky stuff. And I tried it because I was there and they said, you should try this stuff. And I tried it and it was good. So I'm not, basically if it's made out of meat and it's edible and, not poisonous, then by all means eat it. I don't have a connection to animals at any level where I think any animal is off limits for eating. But again, I believe in humanely raising and slaughtering animals. Not, some of these fucking factory farms are no good. You're right over there.
I burp.
Yes, you did.
I burp.
So that as far as that goes, like veal, I don't eat veal because morally, I think veal is wrong. Treating the animals like that is wrong. Foie gras, which is a fattened goose liver. And the reason why they use geese is because they can force feed them and they don't have a gag reflex. They can literally force feed them with syringes. Again, I don't think that's ethical. So I won't eat it. I've never tried it. I will never try it because I don't think it's morally right to treat the goose in such a fashion. See, I'm not a complete heartless scumbag, you motherfuckers.
No, you're not. You're not a heartless scumbag. You're
See?
nice. You're a nice guy.
I'm an asshole. I'm not a scumbag.
You're a nice asshole.
I'm a nice asshole.
You could be like, you could say some real like asshole shit, but then be like, hey,
Sup?
And then you're not. You're just a nice.
Do I really
asshole.
say asshole shit?
Not to me.
I was going to ask. Give me an example of something that's asshole-ish that I say. I mean, I don't deny that I'm an asshole. I fully embrace that.
I've never seen you be an asshole to somebody, but I've definitely heard you say asshole things.
Like what? Give me an example of some asshole shit I've said.
I can't think of anything right now off the top of my head. You're putting me on the spot.
I know.
So are you saying you're not an asshole?
Oh no, I'm fully fucking. I'm going in with both. I'm going balls deep on my assholeness.
Okay.
Like I'm proud that I'm an asshole. Like
okay.
But I just like to see what people consider asshole statements that I've made.
Can't think of anything.
I made a lot of them.
You're very nice to me, so I can't think of them.
I'm nice. I'm nice to everybody as long as they're deserving of me being nice to them.
Oh, I feel honored.
And usually people that I'm not nice to are not nice people.
Right. That's
you know?
true.
I mean, there are very few people I just out and out dislike. Like I can say that there's a very small number of people that I actually hate, but it's individual people, not groups of people.
As it should be.
Yeah.
As it should be.
This world, we need to go collective. We need to go to the place. We need to get ourselves to a place where the only thing we judge people on is what car they drive. That's it. If you drive a Prius, fuck you.
That's not very nice.
If you drive slow in the left lane, fuck you hard.
If you are a truck driver and you drive in the left lane, extra fuck you because I can't fucking pass you.
For reals. Well, it's slow vehicle in the left lane.
No, right lane. Right lane is slow.
Yeah, right lane is slow. So if you're in the left, any vehicle in the left lane, should like a truck in the left lane is wrong because the truck shouldn't be in the left lane unless he's passing somebody, which means he would be driving fast. So if you're driving slow, stay the fuck out of the left lane.
I saw a big truck today, like almost tip over like 3 times.
Nice.
They're just driving on the median and not the median,
That's when you
the
fucking
shoulder.
that's when you fucking gun it and get past them.
They were going on the exit that I needed to go on, so I was just gonna let them, wreck in front of me. It was a bad driver.
Your mom is asking me a very good question. Do I believe everyone is racist? Abso-fucking-lutely. Everyone is racist.
What kind of sense does that make?
Because everyone is racist.
Against somebody is what you're telling me?
To some level. On some level, everyone is racist.
That's ridiculous.
Nope.
That's ridiculous. I don't believe that.
I guarantee goddamn to you.
You think everybody's racist against somebody?
Everyone
Racist or
is
prejudiced?
racist. Everyone is racist. And I know this for a fact because it's a song in the play Avenue Q. Everyone's a little bit racist. Zobo, when Zobo does his fucking, does anybody think they're a racist? I will fucking raise my hand and say, me.
You talked to him lately?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually talked to him the other day. I probably talked to him like he's one of the few comedians in the area that I talk to on a regular basis.
Oh, okay.
And that's a real small number of people that I talk to on a regular basis. But I would say everyone is a little bit racist on some things to some level. Now, I would be considered racist because I do make a lot of very, I'll say, horrible jokes. But I make jokes about everybody.
Yeah, you gotta make fun. You have to make fun of everybody or nobody.
To me, nothing, and that's the thing that we're coming to in this country, and what I started talking about earlier on the show with Carl Reiner dying, is comedy is dying because we're letting it die. You can't say this, you can't make jokes about that. Anything can be made. There can be jokes made about whether someone finds it funny or not, and your audience finds it funny or not. That's a completely different story. But you can't tell someone you can't say that. People have the right to say whatever they want. They also have the right to face the consequences of whatever it is they say. Lenny Bruce was put in jail for saying the word cocksucker on stage. He was also jailed for saying a joke, something like, going and coming. One's a preposition, one's a verb or something like that. And because he made that he was arrested for that. He the word cocksucker, he got arrested and went to jail for. All right. And that was back in, I think, the late 50s, early 60s. And now you can say cocksucker fucking freely, and it's only going to offend people who are cocksuckers. But people have the right, comedians, everybody has the right to say whatever they want. Go say the N-word wherever the fuck you want to say it. You end up getting shot, that's on you, because you got to know who you're saying what to. Mm-hmm. But everyone is free to say what they want. I will never tell someone you can't say that. I'll say you probably shouldn't say that. You probably shouldn't go into into certain neighborhoods and start yelling the N-word. Probably shouldn't do that. But by all means, you can. Doesn't make you're an asshole, but
right.
People, there are comedians out there that have said things that I found offensive.
You got offended by somebody?
There are occasions where I will be offended. And you know what I do when I'm offended?
Brush it off.
I change to watch something else or listen to something else and move on. There are comedians that have said things that I thought were offensive and shouldn't have been said, but other things that they've said are funny, and I'll listen to those things. And that's what we kind of need to get to is stop being offended by everything. Now, I'm not touching on the fact that certain groups of people have been treated like shit by certain other groups of people. That's something that definitely needs to fucking end. We're winding down. We got 5 minutes or so left, but the bottom line to it is be nice to people unless they deserve you not being nice to them. And, don't just fucking let people live their lives and do what they're going to do. If you're offended, move on. There are worse things in the fucking world than having your feelings hurt. Motherfuckers.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Fucking cocksuckers. So they are.
Cocksuckers.
And I don't mean to offend anyone who's skilled in the art of sucking cock. I just don't want, so we're clear on that. But what's funny, my wife said I was a racist. And then I kindly reminded her that I can trace my lineage back to Europe in last century, and her family owned slaves. So there's that. But they think so.
Mm-hmm.
She's able to trace her family's lineage back to the 1600s in Virginia.
Yeah, they probably owned slaves.
Yeah, probably. My family came from Lebanon and Poland. They were in Ireland. They were slaves at one point. Because I'm not nobility. I can tell you that. You are deforming the fuck out of that banana. So anyway, kids, we're gonna wrap it up on that fucking less than hilarious note. As far as bookings go, like I said earlier, we are taking the New York trip day by day. We'll see how things develop. We may go, we may not go. It's up in the air, but you should call Cafe Spiga and make reservations. Look for the poster I shared. The phone number for Spiga is on there. Call and make reservations. So we'll play day by day. Even if I'm not there, you should still go because it's a great lineup and you should support live comedy.
Yeah.
Nicole Olio.
I have no personal bookings, but I will say that next week we have guest Stephen Hendry calling in from Zoom.
Stephen Hangry.
And there is 2 special guests that I have lined up for us at the end of July. They're coming in from out of town.
You'll tell me about it when we're off the air.
Yeah.
All right. We don't want to announce it yet.
Follow me on Instagram, NIKOLE_Raven, like the bird. Social media, all by the same name, and follow the show.
Yes. As far as me, like I said, the only thing I got on the schedule is July 18th at Cafe Spiga in Mount Sinai, New York, if that happens. But we'll play on the side of yes, unless we need to pull it back and say no. Aside from that, I have nothing else on my schedule. Thank you, coronavirus. But be sure to follow me on all social media at Real Roger Nelson. You can follow me on Twitter, but there ain't going to be shit there except for a tweet about me saying that it sucks dick. Otherwise, follow the rest of it. Follow the show at Fubar Weekly. And that's it. That's all I got. Don't forget to spay or neuter your children. We'll do this again next week. Nicole, what you got to say?
Fubar out.